Hey Aries, how are you doing? This is a timeless reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link, it will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most beautiful Aries? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, the Hermit. Major Arcana 4, Virgo. What's coming towards you? Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. What you are focused on is the Six of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, Aries, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Underneath the deck, you have the Death card. And the Death card is about change, transition, and transformation. It is also a metamorphosis. The present time, you have the Hermit. And the Hermit is about shining your light into dark spaces. This is what's robbing my time, my money, my energy. And what am I giving to that is not giving back to me? This is also being quiet, counseling, therapy, or making a wise choice or decision for yourself. It is also about a mentor or becoming a healer, because this is a healing energy and this is also a healing energy. It is also, how much more do I want to compromise of myself? Am I giving too much? And this is a nice balance. It is also reaping what you have sown, or paying down debt, or getting a loan. It's receiving a leg up. So doing something singular and solo, or this could also be you on a quest. Contemplation, deep introspection, and going within. The answers you seek are within, not external to you. So what is this Hermit? And if there is an energy of hermiting out, now would be a really good time to play. Or there is something about positive expectations, positive news, and be courageous, be fierce. And the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the King of Wands is a motivator or an inspiration. It is also about motivation or something about speaking, expressing. King of Wands is also about taking action, pure positivity, confidence, and being a beacon of light. So shining your bright light for others. And here with Temperance, this is about harmony and balance, not rushing yourself or doing anything over excessively. So here, body, mind, and soul. This is also meditation, clarity, and you're being protected on your journey. Or there is something about divine timing. Everything is lining up for you. And something about expression. And this could be you putting yourself out on a platform, but keeping it quiet for now. What is this Temperance? Harmony, peace. Making peace of where you are at. But also, this is creative juices. And doing something entrepreneurship. And the Four of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Four of Cups is watch distractions. So here, physically, how are you feeling physically and getting out and exercising or at your job? Is it physically stimulating you? Is it physically challenging you? And emotionally, how are you feeling emotionally? Well, you're finding that you're distracting yourself on, somebody else's journey or there is distractions. So just watch the distractions. And if you have to keep your phone on silence just so you can get something done, then do so. But the Four of Cups is boredom, discontent, and disappointment and dissatisfaction. But there is something about how much more do I want to sit and marinate in this disappointing situation? You don't have to. So that Four of Cups is also like the milk has expired, the milk has curdled, and you've compromised a lot of yourself. But I'm also getting like, don't miss the opportunity, because see how you're looking that way? Your gaze is kind of looking, needing to look up, needing to receive the higher cup. And you're distracted on what this person's doing, what social media is showing you, what perfect is. This is also being distracted on somebody else's platform, whatever here. Reciprocity, giving, receiving, sharing, and caring. Give more to yourself at this time. Or there is something about selflessness, giving selflessly of yourself. And the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Knight of Cups is somebody charming, good looking, wants to take you on a date, sweep you off your feet. Or something about poetry, music, writing, manuscript, and being out in nature. It's like grounded energy in nature. See how you're on the ground? Something about water, land and water. An entrepreneur. I'm also getting an energy of a friend as well. See how this friend has the cup raised quite high? So this could be your standards, or doing something that floats your boat. But I'm also getting like a friend, you know, coming in and helping you. Seven of Swords in your blocked and challenged position. Seven of Swords is lying, cheating, stealing, thieving, or something that is robbing your time, money, and energy. And it could be your own deceptive behavior because of your focus. So Temperance is, you know, if you're buying things impulsively because, you know, you're feeling a void inside of you, nobody can fill up your cup of love. You have to do it for you. So nobody's coming to save you. And I know you know that. But Seven of Swords is like stealing ideas, stealing an opportunity, or you're distracted on yesterday's garbage. Therefore, you might miss out on an opportunity, right? So just watch. Again, shining your light into dark spaces. Or here, it's like you spreading your knowledge and wisdom and being the leader that you wish you had, right? What is the Seven of Swords? Avoiding and hiding. But this can also be hidden information or embarrassing. Something that you are embarrassed about. This could be your body. This could be you're embarrassed of a situation that happened between you and another person. And it's like, can you let this go, right? It's almost like tiptoeing around a situation. And the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay, Aries, King of Swords is, here's the facts, here's the truth. And there is an element of getting a second opinion. So let's just say if there has been a scenario where you're trying to get out of a contract, or there's an element of somebody who owes you money and they haven't been paying you back, yet they've been buying things or, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's irritating, right? But I'm also getting King of Swords, judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. This person is freaking smart and you have been ignoring them or avoiding the communication. Just get started. The hardest part of the journey is getting started. And when you're almost at that finish line, it's when you want to give up. And that's when you dig in a little bit harder. It's almost like that man scooping up dirt and he's like, I can't find any gold. And he's this far away from a gold nugget. There's the golden nugget. It's in your blocked and challenged position. There's something about expression, but also, let's just say, if you're having troubles with an insurance claim, or if you're having troubles with a doctor and you've been avoiding going to the doctor, you've been avoiding going to the dentist, it's like, can you give that self-love to yourself? There is something about dealing with somebody who is emotionally avoidant and unavailable as well, right? The milk has expired. You're over it. But here in this, coming together. So don't miss a higher cup and be distracted on something that happened, I don't know how long ago. 3 of Wands. Can we move forward? This is also, let's make plans. This is also progress. Progression and progress. Plane, train, automobile, travel. Or this person could be at a distance. But 4 of Cups is complaining. It's my Eeyore card. It's complaining about all your problems, or somebody around you. No matter what you do for this individual, they're constantly complaining and you're always compromising with this person, and it's freaking distracting. So again, deceptive behavior. It's like you already have the clarity. What is this 3 of Wands? Expansion, growth. Oh, my ships have set sailed. I'm too old to do this. No. This is a new way of thinking, and no, your ships have not set sailed. You just need to get on the ship. And the Hierophant. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. And you know, the Hierophant is about government agency jobs, institutions, or going back to school. Being the teacher. So see how it's like you motivate and inspire others, but there is something about teaching and learning. Or convention, doing things by the book. Or going towards a commitment, connection. This can also be joining a group, club, organization. Again, somewhere where you feel seen, valued, respected. There also could be something about rigidity or abuse of power, right? My way or the highway. Something about convention. Changing. There's something changing and it's good for you. I feel like it's good news for you. Or there is something about paying down a loan or getting a school loan, going back to school, or a study. There's progress there. And the 5 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 5s in the tarot signifies change. You have 2-5 in the outcome. And, you know, these 5s can also be deep-rooted insecurities, internal conflict, or there's competitive market, competing, or somebody here is competing with you at work. What is this 5 of Wands in Hierophant? Stubborn. And the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands is a free-spirited type of an energy. It speaks of adaptability, flexibility, capability, eagerness. But I'm also getting somebody who has rage and anger issues and some kind of commitment connection, or it's impulsive energy. It's almost like you're trying to lock down a player. Or this person could also be fighting or competing for your attention. It could be somebody who's cocky, arrogant, boastful. They're one day, gone the next. It can be abuse of power. But I'm also getting like free yourself from the traditional route or convention, doing something as a rebel right here. It's like being a rebel in disguise. Expect the unexpected. You know, there is something about the fated and destined situation. What is this Hermit and King of Wands? And the Strength card. Somebody who's fiercely independent, but brave, strong front. Or this person could also be physically fit and strong. Could actually be a Leo. And here, this is like passion, attraction. This could be somebody you're working with, or there is conflict, rage, anger, fights in a commitment, connection. Or you do have somebody around you who is not responsible. Like this person shows up late to work. Or there is something about, you know, this person's not accountable. Like you can't count on this person all the time. Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the arrows of love, but also fast pace, fast, quick freedom. Wanting freedom from either teaching, or there is something about competitive market, fighting in some kind of school, or there isn't about a group club organization. Like there is pot stirrers here and projectors, like somebody projecting. It can also be something about religion versus spirituality. What is this? Healing from apathy. Yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is knowing your worth, knowing your value, internally, externally, taking really good care of your health, wealth, and happiness. But it is also doing something nice for yourself and not feeling guilty for doing so. So getting your hair did, getting your nails done, changing your look, or something about entrepreneurship and spreading the love. Six of Wands, victory, triumph, success, getting a raise or getting a promotion. And there is something about moving away from commitment, connection. But here, you still need to talk to either somebody who's got the smarty pantses of, it's like secret gem information, but you haven't wanted to talk to this counselor, talk to this lawyer, talk to somebody who can help you, right? Getting a second opinion. It's like you want to do everything on your own, but I feel like you need somebody here, and it's in the blocked and challenged position. You could also be avoiding somebody who is, you know, manipulating the situation. Yeah, look at all this communication. So it's about the communication right now. And Knight of Swords can also be boredom. Like boredom in a relationship, boredom in a job. Same thing, Four of Cups. I'm bored. So I'm just going to complain instead of taking action. And there is something about passion and attraction in some kind of work opportunity, or here, not so reliable energy. And here, this is stay on task and laser focus, or this person has hidden information that either you're not talking about or they're not talking about. So who's going to speak up? Well, it's going to take vulnerability. Well, I'm afraid to be vulnerable because vulnerability, I could get hurt. I know. But it can also go somewhere. What is this? Fool card. Hello, Aries. There you are. Flexibility, adaptability, high aspirations, the high hopes right here, the higher cup, but receiving a leg up, or giving and receiving, sharing and caring. There has something to do with your love life, but also balancing out being practical and expression. So either you're not talking about a situation, even though you need to talk about it, or you're not getting out of some kind of commitment, or here it's like receiving some kind of grant and excited and eager and ready to go. But you also have conflict in some kind of commitment. It speaks of like red tape, like getting over red tape. Okay, well, you need to conversate with people who have the cases of the smarty pantses. Don't be stubborn. And this is also singular, solo, right? Like doing something solo. And I feel like there's an energy of like, where is the cups? There's no cups right here. And it's like, I want something for me, but you also have to embody the emotional happiness first, embodying that you can make your own money and that you are not fixated or attached on an outcome. You're being flexible. And here, number 18, something is missing, and it says intimacy or fertility issues. Okay, hello. If you're having fertility issues, can we talk to a doctor? And you're like, yeah, no, I'm just going to ignore that. Instead, I'm just going to be pissed off and angry. Or there is something about commitment that you need to get away from. There's a lack of intimacy. There's unrequited love. You already know. You're already on a different journey, but hello, don't be a fool and start something with another person until you're fully out of something. This can also be another person. Shaman, healing and energy. This could also be like plant medicine or counseling, therapy, healer. You are a healer. And maybe you've been resisting on teaching. Or you think there's too much competition, so you don't do it, right? But your heart knows best. And deceit, betrayal, and manipulation. So see how this person is holding a ring. This was picked up in Leo's reading as well. So there is something about something's missing. Yes, intimacy, but also issues in betrayal. Like maybe you were betrayed in the past, so you don't trust anybody coming forth. Archangel Heniel, joy, gratitude, and intuition. Trust your intuition. Where's your intuition? Right here. It's like a new chapter. It's a new day. And instead of giving and giving and giving all over the place, give to yourself. Give yourself that love, self-care, self-acceptance. Right here, angels are clapping for you, being like, Aries is doing something for themselves. They're not codependent on anybody. They don't need anybody. Doesn't mean you don't want anybody, but you're attracting in somebody. But there's something missing here, which is passion. Like something that used to be passion, right, has turned into more of rage and anger. Or somebody here has pent up energy at work. Somebody's angry about what you're working on as well. Not your problem. Decisions, the scales. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Authenticity. Being authentic to who you are. Live life for you, not for the audience in your head. Right? Getting distracted. Being distracted on what this person's doing, on what that person's got. Oh, I was betrayed and manipulated in the past, so I penalize all my new people. Right? Get back to how can I clean this up? Cleanse it. Focus. My absolute yes list. This is my must list. If you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. So focus on what you don't want and release and let go of. So focusing on what you do want rather than focusing on you don't want. And love. Look at this. Love people. Love them with all your heart. Just be sure to love yourself first. that nice little thing that says put yourself first. Putting yourself first is not selfish, it's selfless and necessary. Why? Because you want to maintain your own independence. So you're not relying on anybody. It's like making your own money, doing your own thing. Endings. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, a rebirth. It's time to say bye-bye. Something is missing. You already know. You can feel it. Do you know when you're living somewhere and you're like, I feel like I'm supposed to be somewhere else? That's your intuition. Don't ignore your intuition. Power. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. This doesn't say focus on what my mom and dad think about me and what my coworkers think about me. And, you know, what if I'm going to be watching other people who do the same job as me? Oh, that's too risky because it seems like they're way better at it than me. Hello, shaman, healer, right? Limitations. Okay. Get out of the bird cage. You're not limitless. Fear and doubt limits freedom of action. Let go of your worries. Let go and enjoy. Don't self-sabotage a good thing. But there is something about expression. And don't jump to conclusions, right? Like if something you think a person is doing that is deceptive, is it something stemming from your past? Is it an old pattern and an old outdated belief? Don't penalize new people, right? Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. So again, it's just focusing on a mentor, like being a mentor, or you are a mentor and you're not actually doing it as a job career. Instead, you're staying in like some kind of 9-to-5 job. But I'm also saying like mentor, counselor, therapist, something about learning to find your voice and communicating it and not being afraid to hold back. Gift. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. There's an opportunity being presented. Are you going to stray away from it? And or can you let go of this dead end? Like something's missing. You know that something ain't right. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Aries, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.